In Fortnite's lobby background right now, you can see a faint yellow light off in the distance inside of the night sky. On the last video, Quan Smiley pointed that out and said you can see a dim yellow glow in the background, and I said it could be the yellow cube. This of course ties all together with the video we uploaded yesterday talking about the return of the last reality and the Cube Queen. By the way, I want to thank you guys all so much for the recent support and love on the videos. It means so much and I can't wait to keep making more videos, especially as we lead up to the new season as well as the live event. TMOGH says, could it be possible that once the mech is fully repaired, it will be all silver like the skin we already have? Not a bad question, but to take that one step further, is it possible that the mech could end up having the wrap of the 7? You know, the same wrap that is on the tanks and the helicopters. About a week ago, I would have said yes, but now that we have the lobby background and we can see that as of now, the mech does have the same colors and same color scheme and design as it did the first time, I would probably say no, but it is possible. I'm pulling for it. Next up, we have Squabble, who says, I have a theory that the event will involve the Origin and Jonesy breaking into Command Cavern to try to stop the Collider from firing, but they will be betrayed by the sisters because their names combined are Imagined Order. In case you guys didn't know, lately over at Command Cavern there was a new room that was revealed that is involved with some quests that you need to do for this Doomsday device. On it you can see holograms of the device actually activating during one of the pulses that it's currently doing here and there. I have a feeling that this room in particular could prove to be very big, beneficial, and useful for whoever is at the helm of this thing. As for now, it appears to be the IO who's controlling it, of course, but hypothetically, if the 7 were to get in here, or even the Cube Queen, or anyone else for that matter, they could probably change around the device's intents and make it do really whatever they wanted. And that's why I like Squabble's theory a lot, you know, not even just Origin or Jonesy, but any member of the 7 breaking into the control room I think makes some sense. Ever since the start of this season, we've talked about the Imagined and the Order being possible imposters who might betray the 7. Something's going on because their names are Imagined Order, right? Like, you can't just ignore that, but I don't know necessarily if they are going to betray the 7. I think as we've progressed in the season, I sort of think that less and less, but it's definitely still possible. What do you guys think? Do you guys still think one of the two sisters or both might betray the 7? Next up, we have Cloudy, who says, hey Dr. P, I have a theory or guess about what might happen during the event. Long story short, I think the Paradigm is going to make the ultimate sacrifice by using the mech to pull the Collider out of the ground before it goes off and flies it into space right before it explodes in order to save the island and redeem herself in the eyes of her fellow 7 members. As you guys know, several members of the 7 are really mad at Paradigm for her past actions, so I'm sure she's gonna have some sort of motivation to prove them wrong, to put their doubts to rest. We've previously seen this mech fly up into space. We know that it has the capacity to do that. Seems like if the mech was strong enough, it could kind of just rip this thing out of the ground and then fly off into space where, you know, if it explodes, it doesn't cause as much harm. Of course, that's just one thought. It could be any number of things, like always, but definitely interesting and something to keep an eye on. Even if the mech doesn't fly off into space with the device, I do think that at some point the mech is going to try and like punch it, pull it out of the ground, rip it up, or something along those lines. Next up, we have Orbix, who says all these people saying the last reality are going to return, but here's 2 reasons why they are not. 1, the Cube Queen isn't even on the island. She rifted away before she hit the water. 2, they wouldn't bring the last reality back so quick. Ultimately, who knows who's right and who's wrong? These theories go all over the place, but let me point out to you why I believe this theory is incorrect. For the first point, I do believe the Cube Queen has not been rifted away, and I believe she is still on the Chapter 2 map on the flip side of the island. Taking a look at the end of the Chapter 2 Season 8 event, she does in fact hit the water, and she even goes submerged into the water for a brief period before the Cube's cradle and all the motherships get teleported away. For the second point, they wouldn't bring the last reality back so quick. Why not though? I mean, we already know that the Cube Queen is going to play a big role in this chapter, and even so this season with Origin being introduced. I can't even remember how many times the last reality has been on the map in some form, from all the different colored cubes to all the cube monsters to the entire cube themed season. Again, I could be completely wrong, but this is what I love about what we do here. We can respectfully disagree, and as long as you can kind of argue your point and you can back it up with sufficient and logical rationalizations, I'm usually good with it. Hey, thanks so much for stopping back by the channel today. I really appreciate it. I'm super hyped for the event. Make sure to like and subscribe to never miss anything coming out and coming your way very soon. Click on to the next video to keep the party rolling, check out another video, and we'll see you later.